Meow. Uh, uh, uh. And we're back. Getting right back at it. Yeah, okay. Need to get that artifact, You're funny. Sage's Guild. Hmm. Oh well. So there's the big linchpin, as it were. Not only does this provide as many spell research points as those first two buildings combined, also allows for a number of advanced buildings to be constructed, such as that bank that I've been in dire need of, and only increasingly so as I've been building these buildings leading up to it. The Warwick College is a way of getting units to start at an advanced level. The Wizards Guild is the Wizards Guild is a funky one. It actually costs you mana per turn to upkeep, but generates research points, and it allows you to construct wizard units. Construct is sort of an odd term to use there, but it lets you create wizard battle units. The Mechanicians Guild is a really nice production boost too, but it's very expensive. But at any rate, this is what I need for the bank, and the bank is what I need for not going broke. So let's see. I think I want to leave 2 of them here. Them patrol, and this third one. Let's yeah, I'll send my capital. Train. Train certainly works. Okay. Sorry that I keep checking that. Okay, and they can patrol here, and hopefully, yes, that is one less rebel. Happy to see that. Okay. Actually gaining gold now. Okay. Yes, they patrol. I still want to get some more units going. Longbowmen certainly work. At this point, I'm thinking I'll send a few archers in with Gunter to the tower, just to be sure, just to be safe. Actually, it's not a tower, it's a keep, I believe. Yeah. In fact, it tells me what's in there now that I've seen it. Tower is actually sort of a technical term in this game. It is a special kind of layer that does not disappear off of the map once it has been completed. Yeah, I'll be saving that for later. I'll explain that when I get to it. So I do still want a few more units. Ultimately, I'm going to want to get some extra buildings in there to help, but the real advantage of that city is its unit production. +6 plate mail of endurance, +8 defense because plate mail has 2 built in, +4 movement, +6 resistance and endurance, which is essentially another +1 movement. Near 20 crystals to give him that. Absolutely. Now he can not only dish it out, but he can also take it. It's going to be very difficult to damage him through any normal physical means. And yeah, he can also outrun anybody he needs to, hopefully. So I do want to fill that slot as well, but it does not have to be right away. This, on the other hand, that's going to happen right here, right now. And then I can rebuild my mana supply back up. Actually, I'm probably going to wait on that a little bit too. These here are going on to Gunter as well, as permanent enchantments. Between them, that's immunity to physical ranged attacks. This gives him protection against death and chaos monsters. I don't need to give him either of those for the tower. Resist magic. He already has resist elements. That's what helps against magic ranged attacks. The resist magic spell itself basically helps for most other things. Any spell that would be cast on him. Stone Skin is essentially +1 defense, and Holy Weapon is +1 to hit, which is frickin' ridiculous. So yeah, at least Stone Skin and Holy Weapon should be going on to him before I send him into the tower, into the keep, and I'll put the other 3 on him eventually as well. And then I'll worry about rebuilding my mana supply. And hopefully at that point, I will have finished my research on Summon Hero, thereabouts, so that I can get another hero up and running. Should be good. Right this moment. Yeah, Guardian Spirit running. Yes. Give me a few more Longbowmen. And, okay. More to do then. Here we go. Guardian Spirits. She ain't pretty, but she's got it where it counts, kid. It can simply fly over to the node. Actually, they don't fly. Instead, they water walk. Yeah, they can travel over water. As you can see, Guardian Spirits are actually pretty strong in and of themselves. And they do have this nice little resistance to all effect built into them, which adds more resistance stats, not only to just themselves, but also all the units they're stacked with. Mind you, I'm not going to be keeping this Guardian Spirit for very long at all. He's going to be using this ability right here to meld with Node. I think I'm, otherwise, yes, I'm actually losing 1 mana per turn in order to pay upkeep on this guy. You can see his upkeep here as a mana. But, yeah, it's no big deal. I'm only going to have him this 1 turn anyway. So now, my next spell, I will do Stone Skin. Yes, and I now have to choose a target for Gunter, who's in here. Okay, and he still has movement left. I can tell him to meld right now. Bang. Alright, it's possible that there are more out... actually, I don't think there will be if all of these are empty. These 6 panels here that you see glowing represent mana that's being generated by that node. It's going straight into my power base. Because I have it set to powerful, each of those should represent 1.5 power base I'm gaining. So this is 9 total that I can see, unless there are more twinkles further out, but I don't think there would be. I think you need to fill the entire 3x3 grid around it before you'll see more further out. So I think it's going to be just those 6. But yeah, if I click on magic now, you can see my power base is 24. It was 15. It just went up by a very nice amount. Very sizable boost there. And that is what's being divvied up here. These are taller now. As a matter of fact, that's going to make me want to go back into this. Research cost 239. It's an awkward number now. I can make that 24. Actually, I can't make it 24 because that, with my ability, that rounds. Make it 25. And, yeah, so it's 9 going into, to skill now. Okay. What am I looking for here? That's what I'm looking for. I can optimize it on the final turn if I remember. If I don't, it's no big deal. Yes, and here's Gunter. You can see that his icon now has a green border around it because that's a nature spell I've cast on him. If he's got different enchantments, the color might change. Not quite sure what it's based on exactly. Quantity, quality, what have you, but yeah. Now that he's got stone skin, he's got an extra shield there. You can see he's got 9 of them in orange. 4 is his natural, 8 is coming from his armor and stone skin. That's yet another chance for him to negate incoming damage. I've got one more enchantment to put on him. Very, very good one. Holy Weapon. So I will put that on him. If I click this tile, you can see the Guardian Spirit is gone. Instead, it's now essentially living in the node, and it's giving me that power per turn. Hopefully I'll be able to find a way of dealing with this soon, but Stone Giants are nasty, strong things that, yeah, they're going to be a problem for Gunter, at least alone. With a second hero in there to back him up, along with maybe a few extra units and my own spells, then that should hopefully be able to be dealt with as well. And yeah, I'll be able to sack that node as well and get even more mana per turn, which I can apply to research and or skill, or just stockpile. Why am I still at -1 mana a turn? Well, because I haven't ended turn yet. It hasn't updated that. Oh, right! Because of the spell I just cast. I'm paying upkeep on that stone skin. 1 per turn. I actually usually do, so that I never have to worry about it. I usually do assign my power base to that, just enough to make sure that I don't, ever run out, so that I can trust the numbers that I see here, basically. Alright, and now he has Holy Weapon. Yeah, different color spells have different animations there. So let me unlock that so I can get it up to 2. There we go, that's still at 25. Alright, looks good to me. Yeah, the +1 to hit doesn't really show up anywhere specific, except, well, here that he has Holy Weapon on. It doesn't show up anywhere in here. It's just a really, really nice thing. Alright, between that and some longbowmen, I think I should be able to handle those bears. Quite easily, too. You keep chunking at that university. I think I'm going to send 2 archers along with Gunter. Actually, let me leave the experienced one behind. You can tell how experienced a unit is by how many little metal icons you can see at the bottom of their card there. And between that one and the one that the city's in the process of building, they should be okay for a while. Alright, let's go sack that keep. And never end turn without casting something. Time to get more mana going. So, back to the artificing. Alright, let's do this. I lost a longbowman, I'm fine with this. Attack strength 7, its defense strength is 13. Yeah, we should be good. I might need to cast healing on it once or twice, but it should go quite well. Yeah, as a matter of fact, alright, take care, Cap Howdy. Catch you next time. The playback will be there. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and have him finish that off. Chances are the thrown weapons will do it, yeah. He has taken no damage whatsoever. You can see his box right there. So yeah, he can totally handle this. Ooh, Gunter actually took a hit. Just one though, no big deal. Healing restores 5 hits, so he can get down to half health. I can bring him right back to full. Real quick like. And sprites will hopefully be easy to just shoot out. Gunter can actually not melee them directly. The only reason why I'm getting the icon here is because he can use his thrown weapon against them. Because they fly, he can't use his standard melee attack. So, yeah, he can if he's being attacked. So I actually only want to sit in front of them rather than attack. Mind you, might not matter. I'd rather have the archers act first. No. Yeah. Sprites ran out of ammo, attacked Gunter, and promptly died. Okay, gained fame there. 40 gold. Oh, the spell. Giant strength. Fantastic. +1 attack. It's like stone skin, but for melee instead of armor. Yeah, so I will be casting that on Gunter as well. In a moment, anyway. I think I want to have these two... Yeah, they're probably just going back to town for now. That nature node scares me. I definitely want to have my hero sitting in there. In order to be able to help defend should something come marching out of there. And there's a level for him. +1 to hit. That's a good level right there. Alright, so, yeah, he now has enough melee strength that the icons have wrapped around to a second row. Yeah, he's looking good right now. The artifact in 5 turns. Yeah, these guys can just head right back to town and sit and heal. Ooh! Yes! Another hero has come by for hire. Ogtru, the Orc Warrior, is yet another one with thrown weapons. He comes with the Blade Master skill, which is insane. His to-hit grows as he levels. He also happens to be a mountaineer. Mountains don't slow him down at all. So, yeah, I will hire him. He is a fantastic pairing to go with Gunter. Almost a little too similar. I wish I had, like, an archer or mage as well. But, yeah, gladly take them along. Alright, so they can now patrol. Still have a rebel in here, huh? That's okay. I will have them join up, actually. I'll have to move across. Alright, of course now I have a second hero to outfit, but yeah. It's well worth it here. Take some time to march back across there. There is my university. Fantastic. Alright. My money problems can be put to rest. Get a bank going. Take a short amount of time though. -1 gold a turn. I'm okay with this for now. For now. Whoa, where'd you come from? I'll have to go check that out later. But at any rate, yeah, Gunter's here. It's not important. As a matter of fact, he probably doesn't even need to be here. He can probably just gun these guys down. Archers. There's a two-hit penalty. There is a to-hit penalty based on range when it comes to arrows and whatnot. But they have so much ammo that there's no point in waiting for them to approach. Yeah, might as well just have Gunter do it. Okay, so they're done. I kind of do want to do some more exploration here, but not with a hero. He can sit there. Okay, next turn. Excellent. Alright, let's get that shattered. There's a nice chunk of mana again. Next on the agenda, I have giant strength, and my skill is sufficient that I can cast it without it ending my turn or anything. I'll get it right here, right now. That to Gunter. Should be even tougher now, yeah? Okay. Another archer has come in. Alright, at this point I don't need much to defend the city. Let me get a much better look at what's going on in here. Let me send these 3 archers to get a proper read on this node. Oof! Right, so Stone Giant throws rocks. They kind of stink. As you can see, a crap ton of potential damage there. A lot of it. Yeah, that's going to be a risk. I mean, just the 2 giants, if they choose the same hero to target, they may kill it in one shot without me having a chance to heal them or anything. So I definitely need to make sure that things are in a good position before but I brought 3 units in, 2 are gone already, so yeah, that is a problem. That is a serious issue. The sprites in comparison are no big deal. As a matter of fact, I might even go and kill them right now. Somehow I doubt that. There's really nothing I can do to try to salvage this battle. And if I flee, it would probably just cost me the unit anyway. But, hey. Maybe they'll sneak out. They did manage to make it out. They retreated directly back into the city. Yeah, they did. Alright, at the moment, I don't think I need more units in that city. This is a good time for me to get a building constructed here. Yeah, there's literally no reason for me to bother with the Shipwrights Guild. None whatsoever. See, Builder's Hall will allow me to, yeah, get some of the more infrastructure-y things going in here. Actually, the smithy is going to be a prerequisite for some of them, too. But I will start with the Builder's Hall. Yeah, and they probably will be building more units again later, but they'll most likely be more like wizards. Something else. Good stuff there. Okay, so until then, kind of building up. There it is. Summon Hero. Nice. Kinda don't need to cast that right now. I've already got 2. It would be nice to have an additional hero to go. Oh, Disenchant True. The Disenchant Area spell is an arcane one, so everyone has a chance to get it. And it basically works on like a battlefield or a city, I think. Oh yeah, its target is a map square. Yeah, Disenchant True is a triple strength version of it, so I will definitely Suppose I can get my research up to 35 points a turn. Be a nice round number. Nope, just shy of it. About 30. 30 sounds good for now anyway. Check my premise here. Yeah. They'll come out to 360. You patrol, you heal up please. Very much, thank you. And radar, yeah. Am I all set for now? I think I'm all set for now. Oh, -1 mana a turn. That's right, because I put another enchantment on the hero there. I should actually compensate for that. There we go. Still building skill, not nearly as much, but I've got a good chunk there. I'm just waiting for something to get finished building now. Artifact, building. Oh, look at that! Rampaging sprites! Builder's Hall. Okay, now I can get something really nice going here, like a granary. The city needs to grow faster. Holy crap. Is it alone? It is. Okay, I'm not too concerned. Not too concerned at all. Doink. Lock. In one. They've been sitting there pretty much the whole game, so I think they're close to it. Yeah, veterans now, right? One of them is a veteran unit. And of course the Nomad Bowmen are on that boat. Oh wow! Look at all those priests. Whew. It's actually 2 boats there. And a floating island. What is he doing? Whatever. It's actually been a while since I've checked on it. I should do so. Those all stink. Goodbye. Thought I'd look at least. Let's see. Yep. Artifact next turn. Good. We're gonna make you believe in fairies. Fairies bad. Not good. Not good. Alright. That is definitely enough mana in supply for me to want to do something else with it now. Yeah, I think the best thing I can do is just create another artifact for Gunther. His miscellaneous slot. Let's make it a gauntlet. Sounds like fun. Here we go. We will of course give it flight. And beyond that, I think I just plain want it to be attack, defense, and to hit. That should suffice. 813 is its cost, but yeah, I've got sufficient supply there. That's going to take a while, but well worth it. Well worth it. There's the granary. Fantastic. Let's follow that up with smithy, I think, so I can get the marketplace and farmer's market going. And of course I now have a food surplus, which I can use to get the bank built faster. So I'm actually being given a moment to do some infrastructure here. Yeah, it's almost not safe to send a hero in there. I'm probably just going to have to make a big old stack of regular units like Longbowmen or something and see if I can get rid of one of those giants on a run. That's going to be a tough one. There's no... yeah, things like Guardian Wind, they protect you against arrows and slings, but not from rocks. It would take a lot of defense before I felt confident sending in Gunter in there. I'm not even sure the artifact I make here would be enough. And those giants would target him right away. If he takes more than 5 damage a turn, he's probably going to end up taking a lot more than that. 6. Then I might lose him. I might not be able to heal him up. So, yeah, that's not a risk I'm willing to take. That nature node is probably going to be sitting there for a while, as it is. What I might actually end up doing with Gunter is having him explore over here, see if he can find any more layers that he's good enough to deal with. I just have to be careful I don't like randomly run into any like Colossi or Sky Drakes or other things that I know he can't handle. But there's probably going to be a lot just lying around there free for me to take. That and I would like to see where Horus is located, to be completely honest. I don't want to aggress against him yet, but it will happen sooner or later. One of us is going to attack the other. Okay, detect magic. That's a good one. Lets me see what the other wizards are up to, but only if I've already contacted them. Just tell me what Horus is up to. The 400 research cost? Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. And there's my bank. Now we're turning a profit. Now we're getting some money going here. Alchemist's Guild. Yes, this is a fun one. The building not only generates mana, but it also provides all units that you build. At the train, I guess we decided it should be, at the city with magic weapons. Gives them a to-hit bonus. But what I want here at the moment is that temple to get rid of another one of those rebels, and that also provides me with some mana. Smithy came up here at the same time. Yep, that opens up some options. Now I can get the marketplace going so that this city can start paying for its own buildings. 7 gold a turn, that's a good number. Working on an artifact. Right, that one's a keeper too. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I knew there was something. I wanted to choose how many research points I was getting each turn. I've made it a not nice number now. 63. Oh, 37? I'll take it. That's good enough for me. Let's see. Ogtrue has leveled. Nice. Bilros has grown as well. Okay. Looks good to me. I do want to take that note. By the end of this game, I should be in command of every single node on the map. I should be. That is very much my intent to do so. More bears, huh? 2 sets of them? Should be fine. I would like to see where they're coming from. If it's bears and sprites that these things are sending my way, then Gunter should be able to handle them. He should be able to handle them all by himself, actually. But, need to wait a little bit. Oh, that's Bogtrue, right? That's right, 2 archers here now. Okay, I actually don't want Bogtrue to get into battle if at all possible, so, he's not nearly as sturdy as Gunter is at the moment. There we go. took them all out, and not a scratch on him. Nice. Yeah, my heroes tend to feel like true heroes. I take good care of them. Now just wait until I get my hands on some champions. There's even it's a white spell, it might show up for me at some point. It might be in my book, I don't know. Called Incarnation. It summons a hero by the name of Torin the Chosen. He's a tough cookie. Yeah, he's a hero that you cannot get any other way. He's resurrectable too, just cast Incarnation again if he dies, and he comes back with the same experience level that he left with. Although all his equipment is gone, which stinks, of course. Alright. Winnable. To see the gold count go up again. Alright, there's the marketplace. Definitely turning a profit on that. Farmer's market. Let's get this city growing even faster. Oh, it's going to gain a pop next turn. Nice. Okay, and there is the Gauntlet of Flight. We give that to Gunther, and here he is. It's not getting any better, barring me learning new spells or him leveling up. Right now, yeah, that's pretty impressive. He has a melee strength, and I believe his throne is actually slightly less, it's 16. Yeah, throne of 16, melee of 21, and an armor of 17, and that's actually a really nice number to see. Because as I recall, the rocks had an attack strength of 17. So when you combine the damage that they can do, their percentage chance of actually triggering damage, and the percentage chance of the armor negating it, it actually shouldn't be too bad for him. He would actually have a decent chance of surviving. But still not a high enough chance of surviving for my liking. I don't want him in there alone. And as a matter of fact, I'm not even sure I want him in there at all. At least not while there are two giants present. So, the next bit of business would be getting Bogtrue up to the same standard. Get him, nice and powerful. Alright, food shortage, I can solve that real quick. And, actually, it's tempting to summon Hero and see if I can get an Archer or Mage hero to go along with him. But first, I need to get my mana supply back up. So let's make something to break. Destruction of a temple. Yep, there's one less unrest up there. I can't build the Parthenon, which would be the next building up. Elves cannot build those. Still a good position. Stables I might end up building at some point just to be able to build the Animists Guild. I will probably not be building an armory in this city at all. What I will build is an Alchemist's Guild. I'll do so right now. Now what did I see coming up here? More bears. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do now is actually send Gunther on the offensive / exploratory here. I will have him attack the bears. He is almost at no risk here. There we go. And there's a keep right there. I will take a peek in it. Let's see if we can grab some more goodies. Another spell incoming. Detect magic. Elves can't build roads, so whatever. That's kind of unfortunate that that came up as an option. Starfires, research cost 40. Which means there are only two numbers that make sense here, 40 and 20. Shall opt for 20. Get a little extra skill building up for a couple turns. Alright, Gunter moves super fast. He can cover 8 map tiles a turn. So, yeah, he'll be able to explore very efficiently. Oh, look at this. More coal! And up here, we have Mithril ore. Having that in a city radius gives you power per turn. Nice to see that there. And since they're within range of a city radius of each other, that's good stuff. Rivers. Rivers, notice a plus 20% gold boost there. Having a city on or adjacent to a river is really nice. The best gold bonus out there is a delta, a river mouth. And in order to get that bonus, you actually have to build the city directly on it. But I think that's plus 30% gold. That's a very, very strong place to build a city. So I may actually want to see what's at the other end of this river. Although if I were to build a city here, then it would also have the coal in range. So I have to think about it. It's weird that I'm actually building so many cities here. That keep was completely empty. Whatever is in it, I get for free. 50 mana crystals. Alright. Happy with that. And Gunter can keep on moving. He's not in battle. I'm following the coast, but I don't have to. He flies. I can totally move him over the water. There's another resource. Silver ore. It's gold. Yeah. Generates gold per turn, basically. Okay, now here we have a tower. This is an actual tower. What might be guarding that? A stone giant. Same thing in the frickin' node. No. That's unfortunate. Ugh, Tundra. Icky poo. Yeah, Tundra provides nothing. Let me check the cartographer. Yeah, I'm near the north end of the map, that's why I'm seeing Tundra. Ooh, well. I suppose I still want to check out this actual landmass, though. Maybe I was on an isolated continent. That would be nice. Sort of a northern version of Australia. And Cap Howdy left. That's unfortunate. So let's see. The artifact will come next turn. Nice. Break that one. Yeah, I made it a smaller one, so I didn't take any unnecessary risks. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna keep doing that. Let's see, what have we got around here? Oh, look at, wow! I can't believe the clustering of the resources. I could build a city here, all 4 of those are in range. This is amazing. There's the river mouth. Okay. Yep. Plus 30% gold. I would have to put the city directly on it to earn that. And I'm probably better off putting it further south and getting it would have to be one of these 3 in order to. No, actually, I can't reach that at all. I build it here. I'm getting 20% gold instead of 30, but then I'm reducing unit costs by 10%. Coal. Although, actually, yeah, I can't even build a city here, come to think of it, at all. Because it's too close to this one. Cities are only allowed to overlap at the outer edges of their radii in this game. As a matter of fact, the surveyor, if you see at the bottom there, it's not giving me stats like what I would have if I built a city there, city resources. It's telling me that I can't build a city there, and why. So, yeah, I guess I would actually be, building the city, further north then. Probably directly on the river mouth. I'll be able to. Yeah, I'll get Gunter to make more of this visible. Oh, really? More tundra? That's unfortunate, but yeah. If I were to build it, yeah, it has a greater maximum pop if I build it further south. But yeah, the gold bonus. I don't know. Interesting. I'll probably end up building it further north, if for no other reason that it means I can try to squeeze another city here. Else has been busy. Oh man. Alright, so what is in here? 4 bears. The bears. This is probably where they were rampaging from. You're the man, Gunter. 60 mana crystals. Oh, and we have another lair up here. Dungeon explored. Alright, and that actually looks like I see some curvature here. That may actually be the entire landmass. So, nice that I wasn't getting bugged in the early. Had plenty of opportunity to get my heroes up. Yeah, this is going to be the only source of potential trouble. Well, that and the tower in the west. Hopefully, second handle. Ah, research is done. Right. And there is Spelllock. Alright, I'm going to take a moment on this because this is going to be important to the way this game runs. Spelllock is a unit enchantment that protects the other unit enchantments on that unit. When you cast some Dispel Magic, or Dispel Magic True, like I started with, on a unit, that one casting tries to attack every single enchantment on that unit. It rolls for a Dispel individually against each one. Again, it's how much mana you've invested, how much mana, what your, the enchantment you're trying to dispel, enchantments you're trying to dispel. It does the math individually for each one. You get the full strength of the dispel against each individual enchantment. It rolls percentage, and for the ones where it succeeds, it dispels the enchantment. Except if they have a spell lock. If they have spell lock, a dispel magic that's incoming can only possibly remove the spell lock itself. And spell lock is a very, very tough spell to try to disenchant. It costs, overland, 100 mana, and you spend one per turn. It has a boosted resistance of 150 to try to get rid of it. And I will remind you that for all intents and purposes, in my hands, that actually counts as 300. I get to double that. So, if someone tries to disenchant Gunter with the spell lock on him, they could only possibly get rid of the spell lock. Nothing else. And spell lock can be cast mid-battle. So all I have to do, and unfortunately I have to check this manually, if a disenchant gets targeted against one of my units, I look and see if their spell lock is still intact, and if they are, I'm fine. Nothing happened. Don't even have to look at anything else. If the spell lock has been disenchanted, I just put it right back on, and their enchantments are still safe. Disenchanting the unit at this point would only cost them a few extra little stat boosts. I mean, Gunter only has, what is it? Holy Weapon, Giant Strength, and Stone Skin on him. Just a few points here and there. But there's some very, very powerful unit enchantments that might be coming along later that can make or break a battle. One thing that I can't lose is anything that's built into an artifact. That's one of the really nice things about being able to put light on an item. It means that never be disenchanted. You can't just outright kill an enemy in a battle over water by disenchanting the light on it. Yeah, that will not work. That's built into his artifact. That I don't have to worry about. But anything else, yeah, this will seal in those effects. Only if the spell lock is removed, and then for whatever reason I can't put it back, can anything else possibly be disenchanted from that. So that is going to be essential to me. Choosing that as my next research target. 450 to get that? Let's see. Yeah, let's make it 25. That'll come out nice and even. And, still 10 for skill. Looks good to me. That actually does remind me, now that he's out and about, I do actually want to give him the other unit spells. Resist Magic, Guardian Wind, and Bless. I do want him to have those. And once I'm done with my current artifact, I'll give him them. But he doesn't need any of those for this. Oh, look at that! Sprites. Should attack them first. I'll use the thrown weapon, but now it's ridiculously strong, so... Yeah, he tore right through them, no big deal. He's still at full health, I'm sure, yep. Nothing he couldn't handle. His experience level is Captain. He's getting close to Commander. Okay. Yep, next turn I'll have that artifact done. Ooh, is that a unicorn? Okay, time to give Gunter more boosting. Resist magic can be instantaneous. That one. And Guardian Wind and Bless will take a couple turns. I do have to do this now. What have we got in here? More bears! What the hell? It's all bears! All of them! All the bears! Okay, there we go. 80 mana crystals. No big prizes, but yes, at least now I know I won't get raided by anywhere that had been raiding me. Still these two. So we'll see how it goes. This should be coming. Yeah, all the bears you can bear, yes. Alright, this goes to Gunter. And that just leaves... I think Guardian Wind was the one that I missed. Yes, okay. Just double checking. Chances are, yeah, I can't scroll up any higher. There's usually nothing against the upper edges. Just rows of tundra. So what is on this continent? Oh, look at that! So Forest's units. Another nature node, huh? What's the level of... Ooh! Oh, an earth elemental. Those things have a stupid high attack strength. Almost better off against the stone giants. Earth elementals, though, are only melee units, so I would want I want a hero that can shoot. That's how you deal with an earth elemental, not Gunter. That is not for Gunter. This is probably where those sprites came from. Zombies within. That should be more than a little doable for him, though. Yeah, zombies are, they got some interesting immunities to them. A little to hit bonus, but yeah, they're trivial for Gunter. Goodbye. 60 gold. Still no big deal. Still very easy battles. Small rewards. Ah, yes, 2 unicorns. Somehow I'm not impressed. Unfortunately, you don't get extra stats on them from this screen here. You do actually have to be in battle with them. You do get to see some of the basic stuff. Right. More mana. There we go. Oh, really? Did it literally... No, there we go. 5 MP. 26 RP? How did that happen? I thought I locked that. Power base must have gone up, and these are all percentages. That's how it calculates this. So even if you lock a bar, its number can change. Yeah, I got an extra point put in there. Fine with that. Okay, my Guardian Wind's incoming. Got anything? Alright, the Farmer's Market is coming in a turn. Alchemist Guild at 6, alright. Just double checking on those. Haven't heard from them in a while. There we go. Farmer's Market. Don't even need that first farmer. Definitely Shrine next, because we've got Unrest here. See? Guardian Wind. So that's archers and slingers he does not have to worry about in the slightest. Gives him plus 50 armor against those. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, which mana have I got now? I think I need to craft another artifact here. Will that do? Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's another layer. Ooh, a basilisk. That's usually not too bad, but if he gets unlucky, that thing could kill him in one shot. Yeah, I'm gonna let that sit for now. Skirt around that. Here's another ooh! We just found an... there's Lopan. Okay. Let me check his mirror. Oh, wow. 9 sorcery books. 2 life books, interestingly enough. Look at the golden mana that he has. 6,000 gold, 2,000 mana. You think what I'm doing is abusive? Yeah, it's not even remotely comparable to what the AI gets on impossible difficulty. How much do I want to risk getting a Gunter statue? Not in the slightest at the moment. Sorcery Mastery, Channeler, and Node Master. This is so strange that 2 of the other wizards are both sorcery and life. This is... wow. They match me. I can, like, trade with them and stuff. Greetings. Let's exchange spells if at all possible. Oh wow, Phantom Beast. Interesting. I should point out that Phantom Warriors and Phantom Beast are in-battle spells only. You can't just summon one to have one and move it around the map. It's a temporary thing. It can only last in that one battle that you generated. That's it. Phantom Beast for, oh wow, really? Yeah. There you go. Done deal. What else have you got? Lesser options. Blur. Ooh. You know what? I'll do a Detect Magic for Blur trade, sure. I don't even remember what heroism is. You know what? Give me just a moment here. I do have the manual present, as it were, in PDF form. It was on the disc. In fact, it's open up to the spell page already. Heroism. I can't right-click it on this page and get a description of it. It would actually back out. It would cancel out if I did that. Heroism. Life. Creature enchantment. Casting cost 20 or 100 mana, upkeep to a turn. Inspires a target normal unit to fight as if at elite experience level. Ah, yes. As I seem to recall, once they hit elite on their own, heroism automatically dispelled. Huh. That's actually kind of nifty. Not terribly important to me either. Well, let me see what he would want to trade for it. Can I trust him with Holy Weapon? I know I can't trust him with Guardian Spirit. Yeah, you know what, let me go ahead and... Yeah, I'll do that. Let's go ahead and do that. What else have we got? No, I think we're good there. Okay. Let me see if I can do any trades with Horus. They're actually giving me a surprisingly compatible list of mages to work with here. Heavenly Light! Oh, that's another awesome one, isn't it? Sorry that the music is hiccuping a little as I bring the document up here. Ah, yeah, that's a city enchantment. It basically gives a city the effect of the True Light spell for any battles that occur there. Normally you'd have to cast True Light in battle, costs 20 mana. And essentially any white creatures, life magic creatures, get boosted, +1 strength, defense, and resistance. And creatures of death, black magic, have -1 to each of those. Similarly, there's a darkness spell that does the exact opposite, and if both are active, they completely negate one another. I guess I'll just leave that document open in case I need it again. Yeah, I don't need any of those. At least not yet. Eventually, I would want to be able to get my hands on every possible spell that I can, because I do earn points for them. But at the moment, what I would have to give them would be a little too much. That, and I should point out that any spell that they have, because they're all colors compatible with mine, if I sack their tower, I may be able to steal some spells from them. There is that too. Yes, yes, Jezendar, I answered that question while I was not looking at chat. Yes, that is exactly what it is. Alright, so what might be in... There's yet another nature node here. What might be in this one? Colossus. Absolutely not. The Colossus is essentially a living golden catapult of a golem. Yeah, if I thought the stone giants were a little too much to risk, yeah, the Colossus will crush him. Yeah, so that's a no. That is a big fat no. Alright, I need to get a little more mana going. Go. It's my per turn. It's creeping up. That heroism. Yeah, you can't cast that on a hero, unfortunately. That would be a little broken. Alright, wow. That's 3 heroes that Lopan has there. One's a magic ranged attack. Whew. Okay, yeah. Right now, I still want to do some more exploring. Hope I can find some more stuff. Hawkins Altmeister, the magnificent, illustrious, and all-powerful David Lopan has arrived. Yes. Shut up, Mr. Burton! You were not put upon this earth to get it. Ooh, what we have here is Nightshade. It's an interesting little thing. If that is within a city radius, and that city has a building that's capable of using the Nightshade, the city becomes spellproof. Or at least gains some sort of protection against others casting spells against the city. What have we here? Stone Giant. What the hell? All things just a little too risky for Gunter. Or a lot too risky for him. Oh, that is probably a Chaos Node. Yes, yes it is. We'll see what's in there. Oh! Yellow! And that's Sisra's color, isn't it? Wow! I was not expecting to find any of his cities anytime soon, but yeah, there we go. Sisra! There's some other colors. 7 life books, 1 nature, 2 chaos. It's not too bad, though. Oh, he has a whopping 50 fame right now. Wow. Oh, Macaw! Welcome! Glad you could stop on by. Yes, Master of Magic. Oh. Yes, between, you know, various discussions and, Captain Clever playing it himself now, yeah, I had to. I had to start it, yeah. I'll be playing this every Wednesday night until I win or fail. It's the way it's gonna go. Wednesday is officially my strategy night. This is my first Warlord Wednesday. Yeah, Mirren... I'll explain that. I will explain that later. And look at this! He is at war with both of these other two. Good. With that said, however, I would like to chat with him if all possible. So I might be able to get a really, really good, rare light spell out of him. And he's not offering me one. Those all stink. Planar travel does have its uses, but it's not that important. Oh well. Let me see if I can get a wizard pact with him. I am not giving you a free spell. Go to hell. That said, I should have offered one to Lopan. Go to hell. Sheesh. You guys can go screw. I am close enough. Ooh, he's packing a bunch of shaman. Ranged magic attacks there. That shouldn't be so bad to deal with. Troll halberdiers, huh? I'm not sure I should go direct combat immediately against Sisra, but I gotta tell you. Oh, Macaw, I don't know if I should apologize or encourage you. Yeah, it's like lots of us are all playing Master of Magic right now. Yeah, I talked Captain Clever to playing it on hard. He's playing it on hard right now. I'm playing it on impossible because I'm a glutton for punishment. That, and I feel like the game is too easy otherwise. Mind you, impossible is a little ridiculous. As someone I knew from college used to say, Master of Magic hard isn't that hard. Master of Magic impossible is impossible. But yeah, with a few techniques, it is doable. Still working on that artifact. I'm fine with that. And yeah, I think I'm just ending turn for now. So I have an interesting choice here. I could honor and cooperation. You sound friendly. Damn. It is extremely tempting to try to actually take this city from Sisra. Just about the only... No, he's got Bless on. I'm not worried about the lightning bolts all that much. I probably should be, but I'm not. In fact, he's gained a hit point. Alright, yeah, let's see what's in here. Hydra? I don't remember precisely what I'm up against when it comes to a Hydra. Let's consult the tome! Appendix. Summoned creatures. Hydra. Oh dear. 6 melee, 4 defense, 11 resistance, 10 hits, 9 figures. Each individual head. Fire breath regen. Yes, range. Yeah, it has 5 breath. That might not be so bad. The only problem I have with this is, since it's a chaos node, I won't be able to cast any spells here. At least not consistently. So if he ends up with a problem, he'll be tough to heal, or otherwise get out of there. I think what I'm going to do is wait until I have a second hero ready, and go in there, just to be on the safe side. Ooh. There's an already claimed by Sisra node over there. Is it on this tile? No. What is it? Let's see what we can find here. Oof. Big ol' stack of units. That is a sorcery node, and he actually does have a guardian spirit in it. Okay. So it's not going to be a quick, easy, claim. I would actually have to sort of battle with him for a bit. Here's another city. That is, actually, I have to check the cartographer to see who's it. It is Sistra's, okay. Man, how do you get so many cities going out here already? That's not good. Yeah, it's a yellow flag. And there's another one. I think I see why the other, wizards are up against him. And it's gonna be tough. Let me check his mirror again. I'm surprised he only has that much. Full rack of heroes. How's he comparing to the others at the moment? Let's see how things have gone. Horus is tapped out right now, big time. Alright, I know this much. I'm not going to find Sisra's, fortress, readily. Great artifacts still going. Man, I'm actually seriously considering getting another city going. Looks like I can totally afford that. Put it right up here, I think. And, as ugly as the area is with all the tundra, those special boosts actually make it a pretty nice thing to do. And there's actually the chance. It's not guaranteed. I suppose I could check my spellbook decrypting and see if it's there. But, yeah, I know, right? Lightning bolts, holy crap. There is the chance that I may get a spell to allow me to terraform. I can remove the tundra and replace it with actual useful land. So that's probably going to be a decent investment. I haven't heard from my city in a while. Okay, I will let that shrine finish, and then I think I'm going to give them more settlers. Alright, got some nice buildings coming soon. Let's see. What is next? Yeah. Still want to explore, see if there's anything else lying around that I can handle. Yet another city. Wow, he is just spamming the countryside with these. There's yet another one down there. Sheesh. Decent one, too. Yeah, I think I can see why it is that Sisra has gained the ire of the other wizards. It's mainly jealousy. Alright, that artifact is coming very soon. A good amount of gold rolling in, too. Yes! Excellent. 18 armor now, so that's looking really nice. 23 attack, plus 17 thrown, 12 hit points. It's really starting to look rather durable. Ooh. Oh well. So Cicero can really crank out the units there. That is quite the river network there. Oh, Arcus. Yes, I am indeed still at it. I'm actually kind of surprised that I'm still at it, because usually I try to keep these the tactical and strategy sessions right to 4 hours, because I know how important it is for people to see the entire thing, tidbits. There's a certain school of thought that says I should be saving it off around now, but people are still here, and yeah. I did start a little late, so I'm probably going to keep things going for a bit. I do, however, want to check one thing real quick before I commit to doing this for another half hour. That's to see if I'm missing anybody else playing it right now, as I'm following other people playing this game right now too, as it happens. No, he isn't. Okay, good. I will leave that window open. Alright. Yeah, it's... The way that I play this game, I'm fine with the AI doing that. I want them to do that. I let them do that. And then I'll simply take them from them as soon as they decide to get a little uppity. Silver ore just over there. Okay, this is, should probably explore further that way. It looks like I've found the main continent, so to speak. That's an interesting bottleneck that it has. But yeah, my landmass actually being isolated, I think has helped me tremendously. But as you've noticed, it's not that difficult for them to get to me. I mean, they've got, units can fly. Boris has already visited me with a, floating island, boats and whatnot. So it's not that difficult for me to be reached, but at least it does mean they'd rather fight with each other, because I'm a little more annoying to have to get to and deal with. I'm fine with this. Quite fine with this. Lopan has cast Wind Mastery. Interesting little battles going on there. Okay, let's smash that one. Alright, the mana supply is starting to look decent again. And I've also got a nice amount of gold built up, so I don't have to worry about doing alchemy in order to get that built up. We've got ourselves another layer here. Specifically, it's called a temple. What have we got in there? Ooh, a demon lord. Melee 20, defense 7. Ranged magic attack of strength 10, 8 shots. 20 hit points. Ooh, that's a nasty little guy, ain't it? But you know what? I'm willing to take a peek here. And he has summoned a demon. Oh, look at all those immunities. Not that they're any big deal. All those zombies mean pretty much nothing. I don't give a crap about any of that. Any of it at all. And I can totally outrun this guy. Yeah, I might have been able to handle the Hydra. The problem is that because it was in a node, if I had any troubles, I wouldn't be able to cast any spells. This is just a random temple lying around. If I need to cast healing on Winter, or, anything else that I've got kicking here, I'm fine. As a matter of fact, because I'm up against death creatures here, I can even do some direct damage myself, and quite a bit of it. I can cast Starfires on that Demon Lord. And, yeah, look at that, I've done 3 damage to it already. I might actually be able to, get it to where Gunter can kill it in one shot with thrown weapons and be at no risk whatsoever. The zombies won't even move, because they can't fly. There's nothing they can do right now. Oh wow, that Demon Lord actually did a lot more to Gunter than I would have expected. You can summon one more demon, I think it is? I'll wait until that's dealt with, and then I'll heal Gunter. In the meantime, I'll just, munch on some zombies. Alright, so the Demon Lord actually has now started shooting at Gunter. Did no damage whatsoever with that last attack. Fine with me. Alright. Yeah, he's not taking any damage at all here. This is good. This is very good. Alright, I don't want to have Gunter move in just yet. Alright, if I look down here, yeah, that's my skill. Every spell that I cast, I'm limited to investing as much mana in one battle as what my skill total was. This is what I have left available this battle. The number of icons you see here is actually indicative of how many times I can cast that spell. I'm good for 3 healings, 9 Starfires. I'll probably do a bit of a mixture there. That was good. Gunter is still at 3, okay. This is working really well, actually. Oh, damn, took no damage from that one. I do want to keep track of how much ammo this guy has, because once he runs out of spells, he's going to start charging at Gunter. Don't want that to happen yet. I do want to make sure I've got at least 1 or 2 healings left for Gunter in case it comes to that. Before at least 1 more Starfire. There we go. Let's see, that has taken out half his health, and how much? Yeah, you know what? I think I just want to Starfire this guy to death. Let's just back away from him. Not that he's taken any damage from those shots yet, but may as well reduce the hit rate. Let's just keep throwing Starfires at him. That one did nothing. Did that damage him? No, It's got 7 hits left? Okay. Wait, did you have a breath weapon? No. Yeah, cause lifesteal, okay. Ooh, that one hit him. Oh, that one did 5 damage all on its own. Oof. Alright. Damn. Healing. Nuts. And yeah, I don't have another healing. Just Starfires. 1 more Starfires. Oh, that took a huge chunk out of him. Nice. I think I've got this. Guessing the thrown weapons alone will do it. Yes. Got him. Got 2 fame for that battle. Whew. Wow. Well, that just got... Oh, that's... Oh, man. Whew. So, 70 gold is a decent chunk. 110 mana crystals is really nice on top of that. Skydrakes are some of the best units in the game. Skydrakes are insanely good. Yeah, these nodes, layers, and whatnot that I've been worried about, yeah, Skydrakes will eat them for breakfast. Ooh. Anything I don't want to risk my heroes on? Yeah, a Skydrake practically is a hero. Skydrakes are insane. They are easily top tier. As a matter of fact, let me do a brief bit of reading for you. Actually, before I do that, let me... Expensive, as you can see. But, yes, Skydrake. Okay. You need to see the column headers here, yes. 25 mana, upkeep a turn. Melee strength of 20, ranged magic breath attack, it can shoot. Also at 20 strength. 7 defense, 14 resistance, 25 hit points. Flies at speed 4. And its breath is made of lightning, which in this game is partially armor piercing. The enemy's armor rating is cut in half when it comes to trying to resist against lightning. In addition, he also has illusions immunity and magic immunity, so yeah. The enemy can just bugger off. That is an extremely... Is it extremely rare? I'm sure it's at least a rare spell. I have the feeling it is a, let's see. Huh. Yeah, that is... There's actually 4 rarities of spell. It goes common, uncommon, rare, very rare. It is actually not a very rare. It is a rare. Yes, Skydrake. One of the best summon creatures in the game. That is insane. Yeah. I want one. I'm not casting anything else right now, and I have just enough mana for it, but just enough isn't good enough. If I get into any battles or anything, I'm going to want to have some to spare. So I'll create another artifact to break. Yeah, Bogtrue, you're gonna have to wait a little longer on getting some artifacts, because, yeah, I'm gonna be making a Skydrake instead, summoning one of those in. Well, that was quite the grand prize right there. That was huge. It's absolutely huge. Wow. Just refreshing a page here. Sorry. Nope, not yet. Okay. It's probably not coming on tonight then. Very well. I can keep this going for a little bit longer, but I shouldn't drag it out too late. You may want to see a Skydrake before it ends, and I'm inclined to let that happen. Ooh, Planar Seal. I'm not going to tell you what that does. That's classified information for now. Let's just say that it's not going to affect anything that I'm doing right now, and won't be doing anytime soon. Okay, so we've got our Alchemist's Guild now at our capital. 4 power. And that was a prerequisite for the Wizard's Guild, which will cost me the 3 mana a turn that the Alchemist's Guild would be providing me, but it does give me research points, and I can create wizards here. Yeah, 3 mana, 5 gold for 8 research. I don't know. I don't always necessarily bother building a Wizard's Guild in a city, but something tells me I might actually want to do that here. But first, well, when it comes to building units, I've got a city with a massive discount on that. I'd rather do it there. It's just a question of whether I would want to have the wizards, you know, the other effects available. I think first I would rather get that Animist's Guild built. So I'm going to build stables here, which do give me access to the cavalry unit. But it's the Animist's Guild that really interests me there. Gunter did take some damage. He can heal over time. I cannot cast healing outside of battle, by the way. That is a combat-only spell. He will naturally heal over time if I just keep him still. He just stays put for a bit. He'll do so faster in a city, and even faster if that city has an Animist's Guild. Go figure. Ah, we have another tower on an isolated island. Take a peek at this. Ah, it's another basilisk. You know what, let me double check what exactly they are like. Yes, they do indeed have Stoning Gaze. Oof, yeah, attack strength of 15. They can't take it. They have a very low defense. But boy, can they dish it out, and they have a ridiculous number of hit points. Yeah, let's wait on that. Ooh, a sorcery node. Usually not a good idea to have a hero go against a sorcery node, but I do want to take a peek. Ooh, so there's at least one air elemental here. I do not want to have him enter, unless and until he gets True Sight. Illusions immunity. Yeah, you do not send heroes into sorcery nodes. But the Skydrake... the Skydrake has illusions immunity. So I may actually tackle that with a Skydrake or two. Artifact coming, okay. Getting the lay of the land here. Lots of really tough nodes. I can see why they haven't been claimed yet. Alright, so there's a shrine. Everybody's happy here. Do I want to go straight for more units? Yeah, let's get the production up in here. Definitely going to be doing a lot of building here. Any special mineral bonuses are supposedly improved by a Miner's Guild. I'm not sure what effect that has on, like, ores and whatnot. I know right now I'm getting a 25% discount on units. You can actually see that right here. Be interesting to see how the Miners Guild affects that. If it becomes a, if I do the math, like a 37.5% discount, that would be a thing. Let's see how that goes. There's another nature node. What have we in this one? Ooh! Great Worm. That is one of the deadliest things in the game. Its melee strength is 25. It doesn't have a ranged attack, but it doesn't need one because it, for all intents and purposes, can teleport. What it actually does is just digs down into the earth and pops up wherever the hell it wants. It also has a poison bite. Yeah, you don't want to fight those up close and personal. What I could actually do, though, because they don't actually fly, they won't move at all. They can't attack Gunter unless I get right up next to them anyway. So I could kill everything else that's in there and leave the worm for later, but I'm not going to bother with that right now. I would rather see what else is around. What's in this lair? Ah, warbears! Goodbye. Just the one, huh? This is probably going to be just a small pittance of gold. Yeah, gold. No big deal there. Very well. Still 4 more turns. Alright. Ooh, mercs have come for hire. And I could probably use some more units in my capital, so I will go ahead and hire these Knoll Halberdiers. Elite. And if an enemy has first strike, they don't care. Yeah, that's good stuff. One of the nice things about a regular unit becoming elite is that they gain a hit point per figure. That makes a big difference. And that's why heroism is actually such a useful spell. So I'll go ahead and hire them, have them patrol here. Sort of over the water at the moment. Ooh, that might be Horace's land. Would make a certain amount of sense. That was the general direction he was coming from. Okay. Why do I keep feeling like there's something else I should be doing? I hate it when I get that feeling. Oh, actually getting 1 mana per turn from that now. I should fix that. There's actually a spell, that you can learn that you cast on the map, on the black, and it reveals the whole thing for you. I kind of wish I had that spell right now. Let me see what land this is. Looks like just an isolated little island. Let's see. Yeah. I should definitely... Really? Let's reduce that back to 7. What is my current research looking like? Ah, yes, spell lock in very awkward, Yeah, that is a rather awkward number, isn't it? 138 is a multiple of 3. 10 and 36. 46? Yeah, I'm not getting that much, am I? No, oh well. Well, half of that would be 23. That. 6 turns. Alright. Have my artifact finished off shortly. Another tower. What's in this one? Really? Curses. I might be doing more with Skydrakes than I do heroes this run. Just the entirely serendipitous that I managed to get that spell. Of course, an epic hero, a well-equipped and enchanted hero is how I got that. So, yeah. Oh well. Okay, so there are the stables, and I now have all the prerequisites for Animist's Guild, which does lots of little things. It's one of the Nightshade buildings. Adds 1 food per farmer rather than a set amount like the other buildings do. So yeah, that is huge. Also reduces 1 unrest and doubles the healing rate of units, as I mentioned before. Very, very useful building. Definitely go for that. Okay, let's smash that. Now we've got a very nice chunk of mana. Plenty to spare. Right now, with my current skill, a Skydrake would take, if I just counted those correctly, 18 turns to spawn. That might be a little while, but we'll see. Yeah, it's nothing but water out there at the moment. Probably I would want to send... Well, the rocks will probably pound the crap out of it too, huh? Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't want to send the Skydrake alone against that nature node. Against the Earth Elemental, though, that thing will probably never even manage to get close. Basilisk is probably doable too. Most certainly that Hydra. Oh yeah, that sorcery node, he can probably eat that for breakfast. As a matter of fact, air elementals are naturally invisible. You would need something with illusions immunity for them to normally appear on them on the battlefield at all. Otherwise, you can only see them if they're at point blank. They're already right next to you. So he's a very good choice to send in there. Heck, he can just try to blow away the air elementals and then get out if he runs out of ammo. Okay. Computer doing lots of thinking between turns. Ooh, oh yeah, it's just the map edge, as it were. Sometimes you'll find something nice hiding up at the top, though. It's worth looking. Eventually I want all the black cleared away. Alright, so the Sky Drake is on its way. I'll have Gunter this direction to start. Alright. Okay. At least the fact that so many nodes out there are so difficult to take does mean that the AI has been similarly stymied. It hasn't gotten out of hand ridiculous yet. How many turns? Alright, research cost 21. I remembered to check just in time. There we go. Waste not, want not. I don't always min-max everything, but when I remember, it's useful. Spell Air Elemental! Yet another in-battle only summon. But yeah, they're invisible. They're funky. Funky stuff. I think what I want now is Recall Hero, and I can set my research to 35 a turn. Comes out at a nice round number. So, what lies further over? Clearing out the black. There's not much to see at the moment. You never know, there's often tiny little islands in the middle of nowhere with nice bonuses on them. So it's definitely worth exploring to see everything there is to see. Oh, that Miners Guild is really taking its time, huh? Ooh, hello, Horus. It's on that boat. A couple of unicorns. Which don't even need the boat because... I guess they do actually need the boat. I guess they can't fly, huh? Oh, what? Look at that. Tower on an isolated island. Doom Bats! That's it! Alright, let's go sack ourselves a tower. They're fast, but... yeah. They, immolation. Ooh, that's actually a minor nuisance, isn't it? They have a lot more hit points than I would have thought. Huh. I still think I'm best off saving my mana for, healings. I also wanted to cast Blur. Yeah. 10% chance that each point of damage done to the target. Yeah, let me put a blur on the board there. Killed one outright, took no damage whatsoever. I think I'm pretty good there. Wow. Okay, that last one did actually take us. Yeah, that one did actually do a bit of damage to it. Thrown weapons alone will probably finish them both off. Yeah. Hellhounds can only use their breath weapon because they're attacking a flying unit. Yeah. Quick and easy. You have gained 1 fame. Oh, I have the actual endurance spell now. Cute. Okay. So yeah. That little thing that I've been keeping secret. Okay. Planar Seal is in fact still in place. So I can't actually show you this for as long as that remains in position. But yeah, that plane button in the upper right corner, these towers, and there's a reason why, like I said, the towers were special for a reason. Cities cannot be built on towers. Towers are gateways to a separate plane. This map that you see here, you know, cylindrical in a sense, you know, scroll off one side, come back on the other. Your typical civilization style map is half the land in the game. Click one of these dog-eared corners, there is an entire additional map overlaid with this one. Every tower exists simultaneously in both planes. A unit that is on a tower in the exact same position in the other plane at the same time. There's one exception to this, and that is when the spell Planar Seal is active, which prevents planar movement going from one to the other. It's completely blocked off right now. Sisera has the Mirren trait, as you might recall. He started on Mirror. It wouldn't surprise me if he has cities all over the frickin' map. It is ridiculous. I'm surprised he has any here. He's very expansionist. And, yeah, that is a major source of what makes him such a pain in the arse to be against. And it is also why I'm surprised these are 4-digit numbers that I'm seeing for his golden mana rather than 5. Sisera is just ridiculous in that regard. Mind you, Mirren costs 3 picks of the 11 when you create your wizard, so in addition, the Mirren pick gives your tower an additional 5 mana per turn, your increased power base, and you almost need it, and the ability to choose a special race. There are 5 additional race options that tend to be superior. The races native to Mirror are very good stuff. Generally speaking, things like rampaging monsters, lairs, nodes, and whatnot on Mirror are tougher, but more rewarding. So it's just a nastier place to be sitting. Yes, yeah, the fact that's probably why he cast Planar Seal, so that his actual tower can't be aggressed against, while he's still got these, 2 additional people to deal with. Well, actually, apparently it's now only 1, as, yeah, it looks like Sisera and Horus have actually made a peace treaty with one another, and Lopan has actually gone after Horus. Lopan is actually being targeted by both of the others. This is interesting. Let me do a quick one to see if I can exchange spells with anybody. Yeah, Planar Seal, yeah. Planar Travel basically allows a unit to change planes at will to the corresponding spot on the other map, at the cost of 1 movement point. Well, and yeah, Plane Shift is a spell that you would cast on a stack, and it would shift it to the other plane that one time. But Planar Seal prevents all of those methods from working for as long as it remains active. In order to get rid of that, I or someone else would have to cast Disjunction, or he would have to turn it off himself. He is paying mana per turn to keep it active. And at the moment, it doesn't really affect me. I'm quite happy to just continue working on Arcanus, so I'm fine with that. Planar Seal is actually kind of tempting for me to have, though. If I secure Arcanus, and Cicera gets... I practically guarantee you that Cicera will be the other remaining wizard when I cast the Spell of Mastery. The others will probably be gone. He is almost certainly going to be the one left. Planar Seal will allow me to essentially keep Arcanus secure, and then I can just try to deal with him on Mirror. Mind you, given that he already has a sizable presence here on Arcanus, it's probably not going to make that much of a difference. I'm not going to bother creating spells with him. What have we got for Horus here? He knows Planar Seal as well. Sheesh. Yeah, I don't give a crap about any of those. And how about Lopan? It's been surprisingly polite to me. Well, at least it's a different set of spells, but again, I don't really give a crap. I don't really care about any of those. So goodbye. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to figure out proper timing on things here. It's not a question of what to do, it's when, what order to do it in. So far, so good as far as the cities are concerned. I'm still happy with them as they sit right now. It's reaching the point where I might actually be willing to do some alchemy back the other way. Ooh! Purple! Oh no! No! Why did it have to be Cherie? Oh no. Let's check her mirror. At least she only has 4 Chaos books this time. Holy crap, 9 Death books? Wow. Eek. Yes, I am going to want her gone as quickly as possible. She is the exact opposite of what I am as a mage. And she is going to basically have available to her everything in the game that can counter my strategy. This is bad. I almost never see her when I play this game. It seems like she's particularly rare for an opponent. And yet, this is twice in a row they've given her to me. Yeah. But I do have some means of trying to deal with her. Yeah, like for example, those lightning bolts can't do a damn thing to a Skydrake. Doom Bolt can, but that, well, actually at the moment she has very little MP. Yes, she is already at war with the other 3. Yeah. And that surprises me not in the slightest. I mean, she is literally the exact opposite of pretty much everybody else out here. So, slight exception of Cicera. They're both chaos to some extent. Yes. I think I am just plain going to go ahead and do the rest of us a favor and try to get rid of her. Gunter does have Bless. He does have some natural protection against an incoming lightning bolt. But perhaps most importantly, Cherie can't even cast one right now. She is running on empty. So if I was going to attack her, now would be the time to do it. I would want to find her capital and bounce her immediately, as soon as possible. before there's any chance of her doing anything particularly nasty. As a matter of fact, it's tempting to just start by getting rid of that magic spirit I see right there in front, but there's also little point in doing so. Oh, the stag beetles! Oh, look at all the stag beetles. Those are all big stacks of units too. Wow. Alright, so she apparently chose Clacons to get things started with. Are any of these a city? No? Alright, so, wow, this may, once again, be a circumstance where I try to bounce Cherie as the final thing I do before I call the session to a close. And I hope it doesn't end the same way it did last time. I really don't. Really don't want that to happen again. Let's see. Lo Pan has cast Wind Mastery. Whatever. Silly little spells. There she is. Your race huddles pathetic and worthless in the light of my glorious empire. Yeah, it's going to be impossible to make nice with her. I may as well just go ahead and try to fight her. How much magic does she have now? None! Perfect! Let me see if I can find her tower. It's right there! Fantastic. Unfortunately, what we are up against here is a near full rack of stag beetles, 7 of them, along with some Pegasi and Wolf Riders. She cannot cast any spells at all. She has no means of doing so. She herself has no mana, and she has no heroes present with any spell casting skill. She has no heroes present at all. So, it's literally a question of whether my magic and Gunter's strength alone are enough to handle that full rack of stag beetles. Just so that you know what you're up against here. The stag beetle actually has a melee attack of 15. There is just one unit, one figure in a stag beetle unit. Just one figure. It also has a strength 5 breath weapon. And that I think attacks at the same time as thrown weapons. So there is actually going to be some yeah, Gunter can't just kill something with a thrown attack outright. The stag beetles will still have a bit to go against him. And they have a whopping 20 hit points. So there's definitely it will probably take multiple rounds in order to drop one. But still, it's something that he could probably handle. And most importantly, he can do it essentially one battle at a time, because stag beetles can't fly. And he can. So he can essentially pick and choose exactly when to get into battle with them. He can fight them one at a time, and if he takes damage, I heal him. It should be something that he can do. It should be well within his domain. If Cherie had magic, I would be concerned, but since she doesn't, I am not. And if I could bounce her right here, right now, that would be huge. Admittedly, I won't get much. None of her spells, I mean, her colors are exactly opposite of mine. I can't get any spells from her. I can't get any mana from her. I might be able to steal some gold, but just getting her herself off the map, preventing her from gaining any magic or casting any spells for a while, will be a huge, huge help. And I can use this city that I have here to build some units, get the city protected, and I can have Gunter try to take over the rest of her towns. There's a chance that if I bounce her, she'll actually be banished permanently. As a matter of fact, if she has no mana at all, I think she has to be. So this would actually eliminate her from the game. All of her units on the map, all that purple, all those stag beetles, instantaneously gone. And any other city that she might have will be instantaneously turned neutral. Be a lot easier to deal with. If this succeeds, this is one hell of an attack of opportunity. If this works, I am in a very, very good position. That and any node that she had will now be empty, and I can send in a Guardian Spirit to take it over. The one thing that's a minor nuisance here is the city wall, although I don't think it affects me if I fly. One thing that I do want to do... Oh, actually, come to think of it. What's my active skill here? 57. That's enough for 3 heals and then a little bit extra. That is actually enough for a blur and 2 heals, so let's try that. Let's do a blur. Have that little extra precaution going. And I think the first unit I'd actually like to deal with is the one other unit here that can fly. And they attacked him. Alright, and now he can actually enter the city itself, and I don't have to worry about the effect of the wall. Okay, I just have to watch Gunter carefully, see if he takes any damage. Alright, he did take a chunk there. 2 points, I'm okay with that for now. Healing covers 5, but I can only heal twice, so I don't want to overdo it, as it were. Is he health now? Okay. That's fine. Okay, that was a bigger hit. It's taken 6. That is going to be my first healing when I find it. There it is. There's nothing here to cause my spell to fail. Yeah, and all the stag beetles are gone. All that's left of those wolf riders, whatever. Goodbye. I do not wish to completely destroy this city. I could if I wanted to. That would cost me fame, and of course empty the whole thing out. I want to keep the city. I want to seize it. Yes, I have gained 4 fame for that ass-kicking. Unfortunately, it looks like some buildings were destroyed in the process, including the very expensive Miners Guild, but I will take it. Zotmeister defeats Cherie, which means she is not coming back. She is gone. She is off the map. Oh yeah, I can actually steal arcane spells from her, huh? So that's Dispel Magic and Disenchant Area I won't have to research. Gone. Look at that. All that huge chunk of purple? Gone. Yeah. Oh, that felt so good. You have no idea. She single-handedly shut me down last time I played this game. Last campaign. Ugh. And that was how I ended my first session last time, was trying to attack her capital. And what happened was, I didn't even get a chance to move. A lightning bolt came down and just fragged my hero. It was over immediately. Oh, that felt so good. Oh, yes. Very, very happy. Very satisfied with that. So now, before I forget, I do want to do a few quick things on this city, and then this, yeah, it's a very good high note to save things off on. Yes, and on that bombshell! Yes, okay, unsurprisingly, crap ton of rebels. This is a Clackon city. That's just the way it's going to be. Oh, a new follower! Thank you very much! Greatly appreciated. Mogwash? Did I read that correctly? Just a moment here. Yes, I did read that correctly. Yes, thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your stay here. This stream is going to be ending in just a few minutes, but I'm on every Tuesday through Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Different theme every night. Hope you find something you like. Yeah, that's a lot of rebels, and there's probably not a whole lot I can do about that either. But it also really doesn't matter too much. Just the fact that I have a city over here at all is really nice. most of the buildings that they can construct are actually still already up. I have no need for boats whatsoever. I will sell that to get money and stop paying maintenance on it. Yes. The library and Miners Guild I'm sure will get rebuilt. Yes, this is a Klakon city. The race that I chose, Elves, only affects the cities that well, the one that I start with and those that I build. When I create settlers from one of those cities, and they form a new outpost, it will be an elf outpost. This is a Klakon city that it has, Klakons living in it. I get to build what the Klakons get to build, which includes the stag beetles. I can make my own stag beetles now. From here. It has to be this city, of course. As a matter of fact, if I have them build settlers, they'll be creating more Klakon cities, I do believe. I think that's how it works. I think these are race-specific. And elves can't make engineers, but Klakons can. Engineers can build roads between cities, which opens up, makes movement easier, of course. It also opens up trade between them when they are connected by road, giving both a gold boost. So I actually have incentive, if I can find the means of doing so, of getting an engineer unit from here back over to my original cities, and I can connect them up with roads and get some extra gold that way. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that the settlers are race specific in this game, rather than looking at the race you started with. But I think the first thing I want to build here. Well, you know what? Come to think of it, I don't want to have Gunter just sit here indefinitely. So I think the first thing I want to build may actually be a stag beetle. If I build the Miners Guild first, you know what? I am going to build the Miners Guild first. Let me actually get that started at least. I'll probably end up buying it once I've gotten some of it done. Surplus food that I don't need, I'll turn them to workers, and Klakon workers are about 50% better than most others. So, yeah, as you can see, went from 43 turns to 16, just switching those 3 over. It's good stuff. Still plenty of gold per turn. As a matter of fact, I can probably lower my tax rate now. Yeah, I'm still in the plus, and yeah, there's 2 fewer rebels there, even more workers, and yeah, the Miners Guild will be that much faster to build. And I'm probably getting, absolutely no unrest in either of my own cities right now. And I think I'll leave it that way. I think that's actually good. Skydrake still in progress, a little more than halfway to go. It's going to be 9 more turns. That's fine. Buildings that they are working on are good. Yeah, this is an extraordinarily good place for me to save it off for the night. So I think I will do that. Get out while the getting's good. So, oh yes, and of course that gem is shattered now. We will not have to deal with her anymore. That is a done deal. One other thing I want to check. How much longer on that spell? Okay. Research cost. Oh, wait, 210 left? I can probably muster up 42 research points. Yeah, there we go. And then I'll have it finished in a nice neat 5 turns. Okay. Since I will probably not think to check on that again. Oh yeah, and because the spells that I got from her were things I could have possibly researched, other things have come in to replace them in what's available to pick. Enchant Road, Notice the typo. Invisibility. That is actually an enormous help. That is yet another unit enchantment that I will be able to spell lock onto Gunter. And that means that even if a unit can fly, or has a ranged attack, for example, yeah, they will not be able to target him unless they are standing right next to him, or the enemy has true sight, like what a Skydrake has, illusions immunity. So yeah, that's going to solve a few problems. That's definitely going to solve a few problems. All those stone giants and colossi out there, yeah, I won't have to worry about them gunning my hero down before I get up close and personal with them if I make him invincible. That was pretty much exactly what I needed to see to deal with the way that the map is going right now, the layers and nodes as they are. So, I am happy to finally end a live session of Master of Magic on a high note. This is looking to be very, very, very good. So, how about I save this off? There we go. And, yeah, that'll do it. Let me check one more time to see if, I can hand you off to, somebody. Anyone interesting that I could host. Oh man. Biden Kelsier is playing Out of This World. So, yeah, I will be sending you off to him. That is a done deal. If you're not sticking around, though, take care. Catch you next time, and never forget to play.